This is a Windows Phone 7 game review of The Sims 3, which is an Xbox Live title and available in the marketplace for $6.99. The Sims 3 is basically the Sims video game onto Windows Phone 7 here, and it's actually a pretty good port. You can start up to 3 different games and keep them saved there, and you can jump into any one of them at any time. So we'll jump into this one that I created here, and I've been playing this for a little while. So here we go. Here's my character, and I'm in my house right now, and it's a weekday Saturday, so I don't have to go to work. So the game is controlled by just scrolling around the world, and you can tap things to do things, like watch TV. And the one problem I have with this game is the controls, because you're supposed to be able to pinch to zoom and stuff, to zoom in and zoom out. But for some reason, doing that zooms in, and doing this zooms out. So, like, the controls are kind of reversed, and they're really terrible there. But otherwise, if you just keep it at one zoom level, it works fine. Like, if you just scroll around here to do things, like grab a snack, it works fine there. So most of the time, they do work. It's just really disappointing that they couldn't nail down those multi-touch controls. So you can get your character some food, you can have them take a shower, you can have them go to sleep, you can have them talk to people, and a bunch of other stuff. And your character will also make these wishes over here. Like, he wishes to get a better TV, discover a new recipe, and try fishing. And those wishes just come up throughout the game. And his needs are also shown down here in the bottom left. And right now all my needs are satisfied. And you can buy furniture for your house by clicking here, and you can buy furniture or change the walls or get a better house and stuff like that. Like, let's check out a better TV, since that's one of his wishes right now. Fun TV. I definitely don't have enough money for that right now. So your money is kept track there, and you'll get paid every time you work, so you actually have to get a job and stuff. So you can go to the full town, and that's where you can walk around and buy stuff from some stores, or you can meet people, and you can do everything. Like, you can get a girlfriend, you can make friends with someone, you can go over to a friend's house, do things like that. And I just got a new wish. He wants to cook grilled cheese. So you can go to the hobby shop, or like this shop here, the pawn shop, where you could probably buy like some furniture for your house and other stuff like that. But they're closed right now. That's too bad. You can go to the park, and you can start fishing here. So let's visit the park. And as you see, the time goes by pretty fast. Minutes are actually seconds in the game. So it goes by really fast. But the lasting value of the game is great. You can just keep on playing this and come back time after time, and it's really fun. And the sounds are pretty good in the game. You'll hear them talking in a little second here, once I start talking to someone, and you'll notice that it's not actual words, it's kind of just like made up words, but they portray the emotions and stuff decently. So you can get a job at either the town hall or the laboratory or a few other places, and you can just meet people that are walking around the town. There's usually some people out here. Or you can even visit houses too. Like here's someone, Jake. And so when you know people, it'll say if you're a friend, and then it kind of has a meter for if you're a good friend. and stuff like that. And you can start dating someone and then start a relationship and then even ask to marry her and things like that. So it's basically the full Sims game here. Just like, let's talk about chat. Sure. So that's how the talking works. They're not actually saying any recognizable words, it's just kind of blah blah ha ba 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 da. And there's no dialogue below, so it's just they're chatting and you can have them be funny and tell a joke, but you don't actually hear the joke or anything. They just laugh, and sometimes it says what the other person's thinking. Like, he thinks I'm being funny. Woohoo. Well, I'm gonna just say goodbye. And leave. So you can actually visit people's houses, and then you can knock on the door and go into other people's houses and everything like that. Here we are at the house, and you can go to the door. You usually can. So sometimes the controls are a bit iffy. But let's tell a joke. There we go, and let's walk inside. So we're inside here, and there she is, and you can be romantic, like give her a hug and stuff like that. Uh-oh. I insulted Jake. So that's kind of odd. I guess that's how Sims works, but I'm technically dating Maggie, but she also is living with him. So this is kind of funny. They call woohoo. That's what they call sex. And that's how it works. Ta-da! And woohoo is done. Oh! Jake did not like that. So overall, The Sims is a pretty cool game. It's definitely going to give you a lot of lasting value, and the gameplay is pretty fun too. My only complaint is that every time you want to talk to someone, you have to sit through this little loading time here. Hopefully that'll get faster with the Windows Phone update coming soon. And so of course, as with all the Sims, you can even propose marriage to someone, like right here. And she accepted. So you can also create other games and have different games going on here. And that'll kind of show you one of the other things that I thought was kind of crappy about this game. Otherwise this game was really great, but when you're building your character here, you don't have many options. For the hair, you just have, actually this is the face, you have all these really kind of random face styles, but there's not much customization at all. You have a few different beards, I guess, but not much. And then the hairstyles are really limited here. There's maybe 15 different hairstyles, but that's not that much compared to other games that I've played where you get to create an avatar. There's a lot more usually. And there's a really limited color selection too. That's only 5 colors there, I think. I'm not sure why they couldn't put more colors in. There's a decent amount of shirts to fit your style, and some nice pants. Yeah, those are interesting. And you can even change those colors. So those have even more options than your hair, really, which is kind of odd. There's not too many shoe styles. I guess there's okay style. But one thing that I really noticed that was kind of missing is the skin tone colors. There's 4 different colors. There's black, there's kind of this darkish tan, I don't know, looks almost Asian, and then that's pretty pale there, And then super pale. There's not really like, honestly, there's no Mexican skin color, which I think's a bit racist. They should have all those different skin colors. But of course you can make it male or female, and you can change the eye color too. Or you can just completely randomize your character. Ooh, ain't that sexy. And you can change the personalities of your character too. Power Seeker, Maniac, stuff like that. So that adds a lot of replayability to the game. Overall, The Sims is actually really fun on this phone. The graphics are okay, the sounds are pretty good, and the gameplay is really fun. If it wasn't for the touchy controls, this game would be just about perfect. If you're a fan of Sims, go pick it up in the marketplace for $6.99. Subscribe to WM Power Users to catch all the latest reviews.